So guys, I'm Sierd. I'm gonna show you how to make the perfect chord stack with super SAWS, so the perfect super SAWS. Let's get right into it. This is an init preset. Oh, this should be here actually. I'll only put like an LFO on it and a kickstart. So basically nothing. And this is also init. So let's get right into it. So what I like to do is, instead of this default thing, just get the Juno and get this wave. You can hear it's way less harsh, so that's really nice. Now let's bump up the voices to about 8, and then put it an octave up. Sounds really high, but we're adding a second oscillator, which is the square wave. So even that this is one up and this is a square wave, it still sounds like a normal saw wave. So it's not harsh, but it still has all the harmonics of a normal super saw. So that's amazing. Sounds really good. Now let's cut it right underneath the lowest fundamental, and let's see, this is the lowest note, so around there. But we don't want any bass, so about here, and then also the frequencies at 1K are the most harsh in a super saw, so let's turn that down a little bit. Also 2K, 3K, 5K, 10K are also quite bad, but let's just keep them in. So let's group this, call this chords. Let's make a bass layer. So let's get Serum again. So this is going through the same stack. So LFO, kickstart, the basic stuff. Let's just copy it over. Oh. And remove these notes. Nice and gritty. It sounds really nice already. Let's call this bass. Let's copy it over. And let's do something similar, like with noise. This thing to make like a more, a deeper bass. Let's you get that really nice noise through the distortion, which sounds crazy good. Maybe try this. We don't want this frequency here, so what we can do is go here, remove like the lowest fundamental, so you don't have the thing anymore. Let's still cut it out to about 100. Yeah, like you see this move a lot. Let's just remove that as well. Sounds really good. Love the bass sounds. Let's get that in here. Let's get another Serum. You can use any synth, by the way. And let's change this to a basic shapes, or to this one. But you can also use a square wave, because it sounds like a sine wave but heavily distorted, so we can use this. It sounds really thick. Let's add a glue compressor to like glue the bass a little bit more together. Nice. Let's add a second chord layer. I don't want to use serum. I want to use like strings, some kind of strings. I'm using contact, but you don't have to. Oh, it doesn't matter. I copy it anyway, so I'm using like this thing. It's like a brass strings kind of thing. Sounds really nice underneath it. To give it a little more character than just a basic saw wave. It's still a saw wave, but it's just a little bit deeper. Octave up. Maybe add like a haze effect, which makes it really wide. You can do this with a free plugin called Wider by I don't remember, but it works as well. Maybe a little bit multi-band compression to flatten it down a little bit more. Yeah, sounds really good. Yeah, sounds really good. We can also add like a multi-band compression, which is a light version of OTT, like on the entire stack. Sounds really good. Love it. You can also shape the entire spectrum with this. So if you think it needs more of this, add this. But I like to remove this a little bit. Sounds really good. Now let's add the ambience. So I like the Nakata by Leno. It's really good. Let's do this by ear. Yeah. Gives that little sparkle, you know. Let's add some chimes, like this kind of ambience, which makes it a lot more textural. Nice. Let's get another tonal ambience. Oh, I like this one. It's actually made by a very good friend of mine. Their channel is called Pure Tone, so check them out. They have samples like this. So beautiful. Let's just use it. Let's do it by ear. Oh, let's see in which key we are in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah. We're in C. So if this is D, yeah, that's in C. And this is in A minor. Yes, it's perfect. And now let's get another layer. I like to get like a little bit more rhythm in like the chords themselves. So it's nice to use a layer like this. Let's get it to C. Another layer. And this is like a little bit different. This is in C now, but I want to get it to G because that's the 5th of the key. So let's get it 7 up, which is +5. Maybe I want this even up. Oh shit. I wasn't meant to do that. Sorry guys. Let's see. Yeah, now it works. Maybe add some chorus. EQ. And that's basically how you do it. I can give some more tips, like you can add, yeah, like the R mix, perfect ambience, like a little more, yeah, bit more noise, like this. This is like the perfect ambience, like it says, and it is. It actually is. It's really good. So. You can shape this differently. And you can do like with a frequency shifter. This is basically yeah, it sounds basically like a pitch bend actually. Let's see. Yeah, it sounds like a pitch bend. And then yeah, nice. And you could do like this. I wouldn't use this here, but it sounds good. Could be used. Which is also really nice is to add like reverb. So let's add just reverb. You can do this with any reverb. Doesn't have to be like Valhalla Room. I want to make this into a send. So let's make it, so let's group it. Oh, this could be here. And get another dry chain. So this is the wet. This is dry. You hear all the low frequencies because I'm also like reverbing this bass. But this is the beautiful part. You can add like an EQ to the reverb. Maybe even chorus. You can add chorus as well. Yeah. And I'll just dial it in. And that's how you make the perfect SAWS stack. Let's get some future bass drums to like have it a little bit more context. Yeah, this is perfect. Let's see how it sounds. Nice. Now that like a vocal chop. Not this one. I'ma get it up. 5 down to get it in C. This to 95. But that is like the foundation. Let's remove it. Maybe could have a little bit more highs. And it's all about like EQing SAWS and yeah, it sounds nice and crunchy and clear, and it has some texture like this. You could put even a Haas on, like guitars. Yeah, so like let's play it one more time and that's the end result. yeah, so that was it. I hope you enjoyed. I hope you learned something. Yeah, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.